Welcome back to the gun dungeon, guys. We've got the Geissele Super Saber trigger pack for the X95 Tavor here. We're going to try this thing out, see how much improvement we get from just the trigger pack. I know there's a link and all that stuff you can buy that helps the trigger as well. But first off, we need to establish a baseline. Now, anybody that's watched my videos where I use this thing, it generally kicks my hind end, but let's see what we got to start with. First off, let's just do the old grand thumb style ghosting of the trigger so you can kind of get an idea. Got quite a bit of mush here. Let me hold it super still. So off, quite a bit of travel. Okay, hit a wall, and then there's the brake. Let me see if we can get a reset. There's the reset, off the reset, right on the wall, and brake. So off the reset's not bad factory. It's actually not bad factory, period. But it could be better, so we'll see. First off, let's see what we get using this trigger pull gauge. Let's see. All right, zero it out here. £6 pounds, 8 ounces. Let's try that again. See what we get. See, I mean, it's really not terrible. £5 pounds, 7.1 ounces. One more, just for the sake of argument. Zeroed out. £5 pounds, 2.1 ounces. That's not gonna be, I mean, that's not bad, especially considering this trigger pack says 5.5 to 7.5 pounds right there on the bottom. 2-stage drop-in Tavor X95. I don't know. Let's put it in and see. So just real quickly while I had them out, this is the factory trigger pack. This is the Geissele Super Saber trigger pack. They look almost identical, just a few little differences. You can see this looks a little different. You can see that spring there. You can't see a spring on this. I'm not sure on the mechanics of what these trigger parts are called, so it is what it is. But that's the factory one. There's the Super Saber. Slap this thing in, see how it does. All right, guys, it's in there now, and I literally did it sitting here at the bench, and the only tool that I used was a bullet tip, and I was just to punch out the pins. It's really easy to change out the trigger pack on the X95. So let's get first impressions here. I've not pulled the trigger yet. Let's put it on fire. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a lot better. All right, let's grand thumb it here. Still got the take up, not as much force on the take up, and then there's the wall. And there it is. Hardly any over travel. Here's a reset. There's a reset, little take up, and that's it. This is gonna make a lot of difference, I believe. All right, let's try this thing. Okay. .29, so the weight's not a lot of difference in the weight, but the crispness, it don't have that glocky style trigger anymore. It actually feels like a rifle trigger. I better, there we go. 4 and 13.9 ounces. One more time. 4 pounds, 9.9 ounces. Not a lot of difference in the weight, but just the feel of it. The overall feel is, oh, that's way better. Just for comparison's sake, it's better than a mil-spec AR trigger. It's definitely no Geissele AR trigger, but you can't really expect that on a bullpup. But it's better than a mil-spec AR trigger for sure. It's about like, I don't know if you've ever tried the Palmetto State Enhanced trigger kits. They're decent little triggers for the AR, especially for the money. That's about what it reminds me of. Let me shoot this thing a little bit with my new trigger. Yeah, you can tell a big difference shooting it. So just as a little update, anybody that watched the first X95 video of mine, the break-in seems to be over. Everything I've run today has been steel case ammunition, not having any problems running steel case now, whereas I did starting out. It runs fine, never had any issues with it with any kind of quality brass ammo, but now it seems to be running steel case, locking open just fine, not having any problems at all. So back to the trigger. It's definitely an upgrade on the Tavor X95 trigger. Now, cost point, it may or may not be worth it to you. The cost of this trigger pack is not cheap. It's, I want to say it's generally around $350, $400, something like that. I got this one on sale at the time this video is being made. This is the price points around about. I got this one on sale through PSA. It took a little bit for it to get to me. I'm sure everybody's overwhelmed right now with orders, but I think I ended up spending $275 or something for it. It was like $100 off of normal price, but they may or may not still have that sale. Probably not by the time this video comes out, after it got shipped to me and all that good stuff. But the price point is up there. It's definitely an expensive trigger, but this is an expensive gun, so it is what it is. To me, it was worth what I paid for it on sale. Would I have bought it had it not been on sale? Probably not. Even knowing the differences now in, you know, having this trigger in versus the factory trigger, would I pay $400 for it? Doubt it. But $250, $275, I could justify that. $400, probably not so much. And you can add the lightning bow and other things that'll also help the trigger as well. I don't have that yet. I may or may not get it. Depends on if it goes on sale, probably. But for what I got in that and the difference that it made, I'd recommend it at that price point. I couldn't justify it at $400, but anyways, that's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Until next time, guys, stay tuned.